Oh, you know RIDDIM project? Hell yeah. Thank you, on.
Hey. Shout out, on.
I can put that like that.
Damn, you got 40 people real quick. Nice.
What is up, Trevor? We're gonna get like at least 50, hopefully. Like, cause it's late at night and stuff.
Yeah, everyone's just.
What's up, guys? We're great. How are you guys? Like, I don't know if you can see them.
Yo, what's good?
All right, we can get started whenever, pretty much. I think we're good with this. Hydrated as fuck, yes. You're gonna get hydrated with the fucking beer.
Awesome.
There you
Balanced.
Balanced.
Kombucha and Budweiser.
Kombucha and beer. All right.
So what's up, dude? How you doing?
I'm great, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks for having me, guys.
Tuning into the RIDDIM project. This is Moonboy.
How's the audio? Is this cool?
Yeah, the audio's all good.
1 2 1 2. Okay,
go.
cool. Usually when I'm using a mic and stuff, I have my headphones on and I can hear everything I'm saying. So like this is like a little like unusual for me, but it's tight. Like I need to get used to like using a mic.
Yeah,
without
no,
hearing
that's like
myself.
that's the next step.
Eventually,
of the
yeah.
Oh, right,
podcast.
we have the
we're gonna have our
headphones,
headphones
yeah.
in. We're still piecing it together.
So let's just get the origins, man. Where are you from?
Sick. Yeah.
Let's get started.
From like Upland, like near like San Bernardino.
Okay.
Like was that east?
Yeah.
East from LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like 40 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
it's dope.
basically what I just say is I say I'm from LA, like
Mhm.
to say it quick.
Born and raised in Upland.
Yeah. And I actually like Upland, Ontario.
Okay.
Like I've been there for like 15, no, I'm 19 years, bro.
It's kind of I mean, we're from. I grew up in Covina. We both grew up in Covina.
West Covina?
Yeah, West
Oh,
Covina.
sick.
Yeah, Covina,
Sick.
West Covina. Everyone else says that. So we're like probably like 15, 20 minutes. How does it feel? How Upland? I'd say is kind of a.
It's
kind of
well, I lived in
boring.
the ghetto, bro. Like I was in the ghetto, so it was like nothing was going on.
So growing up,
Yeah.
how was your childhood? How'd you grow up?
I lived on the internet, bro. So basically, if you say like where my origins are, I'd say the internet.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, like I never went out. Just lived on the computer.
So what'd you do?
So like everything, like so, like how I like know a lot of programs. I just like downloaded every single freaking program that looked cool to me. And I was like, I'm just gonna learn this shit because it looks fun.
What
like-
what was like your introduction to music? Just from the like, what age did you start getting into it?
Well, it's like Reason, but it was just because of the cool. You got like the wires and everything, and then I was like, oh, that's tight. But I gave up after like 2 days. And then I went back to playing games, and then like I got into like modding and like game music or like all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it was video games. Video
Okay.
games got me into like music. Yeah.
What video games did you start with?
Did I start with? Oh, we're talking about like.
We're trying to like start from the beginning.
When I was
we're
like,
trying to
dude,
get like
we're talking about
your origin story.
We're talking about like fucking Final Fantasy, like Resident Evil, like but like from like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1. There was like, there was an old ass game on PC that I had when I was like 10 called like Diablo.
Yeah.
Like Diablo and like just like I had this like really rackety PC, bro. It was like just white and like when they were just like built off the box monitors.
Mm-hmm.
That was like my first PC, and most of my games were actually like Flash games. Like I don't, do you guys know like Wimp.com or like these like weird websites where like you can just find like these weird obscure games. Like there was like games where like like Bill Cosby. So like they made a game of like Bill Cosby where like you can like play him and you can like kidnap people, and then you would offer them like pudding, and then like as soon as they're like
probably laced with fucking drugs.
But as soon as they're like pudding, you would have like a camera, you just smack them on the head with it.
No
That was weird. I would play these type of games. I was like 10, 11 years old, bro.
You know, I boy dirty with that one.
Yeah, for real. That like really represented the rest of his life after that one.
No, that was just like I was just playing fucked up shit, bro. I don't know. It's like the internet. The internet is like there's no rules.
Yeah.
Like like Salad Fingers, like David Firth, like the little animation Salad Fingers. You know that animation?
No.
Oh, bro, you guys gotta get on the internet, man. No, but it was
Tell
just
us about it. What is it?
yeah. Well, that was his most popular animation, but he does like these really weird animations where it's just like all fucked up. Everything's fucked up, and he just likes making like obscure, like it seems like a dream or whatever. Basically, Salad Fingers is like there's this guy. He has like long fingers, and he just talks weird, and then he's like creepy as fuck. There's creepy music, and like he's green. I don't know. It's just weird. This is a weird, like cool little art style.
Yeah.
But actually, if it wasn't for music, I probably would have gotten to animation, because I was doing like flash animation, drawing, and all that. But I'm not good at drawing. But I would just draw these fucked up characters, and then I would try to do voice, but I'm not good at voice acting or any of that.
Well, you're pretty good at like doing your own designs and stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
For thumbnails and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no.
You do all of that.
Yeah. That just came from me fucking around with like all these programs like Photoshop. I've been with Photoshop forever, and I'm not that into like Illustrator, but yeah, I do all my designs, everything. Like everything you see, that's all me.
What got you into that?
Just like the internet.
Internet?
Like me
Just
fucking around. Like
everything?
I would see like that guy, like obviously the animation. So when I saw the animations, like David Firth animations, I was like, yo, like this is so tight. I want to do this. And I started trying to do the animations like that. Then I would see somebody that do like a 3D animation, like, yo, I want to do this. Or someone doing a Photoshop, like little design. I was like, that's fucking tight. I want to do that. And so whatever I saw, I was just like going towards like all that stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just like kid of the internet. Like whatever I saw cool, I want to do that.
Yeah. So you're how old?
23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was like high school Moonboy like?
I never went. No, I mean I went. I went, but I just went. It's like never. I got in trouble. I got like truancy, bro.
Yeah.
Like tickets. I got one ticket. But like it came to the point where like cops would show up, like my door, and be like, you gotta, like they would take me to school. I'm not even fucking joking. I eventually went homeschool too, but because I never would. It's not that I couldn't do the work. I was like, this work is so easy, but it was boring, bro. Like I was like, can I just go back home on the computer? You know, like, or play games.
So you really just lived on there.
Yeah, I just lived
was
with like computer games, video. It was mostly video games. I want to say programs, but mostly it's like video games. Programs on the side.
So were you doing music at this point too in high school or no?
No, I didn't get to music till I was like 6 years. So, like I was like probably like 16 when I really like got into like FL Studio.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got into Ableton when I was like 17. But yeah.
How'd that start?
With Ableton, it was like deadmau5 and Skrillex. Like when I saw deadmau5 and Skrillex, it's like they use Ableton. I'm fucking using this shit, you know. But yeah, I mean, it took a long time to learn that shit. Like it took forever. But yeah, with FL, I tried to go back up to FL like recently, and I realized how much I don't know shit. Well, like with FL, like when I was playing with FL at the time, I didn't learn. I never looked at tutorials. I was like, oh, I fucking hate tutorials. But yeah, you gotta look at tutorials because then you just fuck around, dude. You don't do shit.
So how'd you learn?
Okay. Eventually, I started working at tutorials. Eventually, I started learning tutorials. It's like, oh shit, they're telling you the secrets. Why the fuck was I miss? Like, I went for like 2 years, bro. Like, never looking at tutorials. It's like, no, I don't look at manuals. I don't need to learn that stuff. I can just figure it out. I just wanted to like. I'm more of like a hands-on guy. Like, you give it to me, and I want to like fuck with it myself. Like, I don't want to watch somebody do it. And it's just coincidental that I'm doing tutorials and stuff.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. Like, what is that? What kind of like made you get into tutorials? The fact that you learned from that and you figured people will.
Well, what got me into tutorials? Like, I just like making videos, and then like, okay, so like I was really big on vlogs. I fucking love vlogs, and like I even had like some old GoPro like 2 or whatever that I would try to make vlogs, and I was like into like martial arts, like 'cause my dad was a boxer. Like early on, like when I was like 9 years old, I would fucking train boxing and stuff. Like we would go at 6 in the morning and run. But I would just make vlogs. Like I'll go train and make vlogs. I never put them up, but I made vlogs. I was like into the idea, like I want to make videos and vlogs. But then like I stopped doing things. I never went out, and the only thing I did was make music. And I was like, well, can I make a video about this? Mm-hmm. And then I did. And then the first video got 6,000 on Facebook, which was like pretty big deal. You just put it up. I had like no likes, like 200 likes. I was like, holy shit, this is tight. On YouTube, it never blew up though for a while. It took me like 6 months for YouTube to even catch on. Like my first 1,000 views on YouTube took me like 4 months. But Facebook was cool. And now my Facebook's dying, but my YouTube is just like past that. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about Facebook anymore.
Yeah, your YouTube's been blowing up.
Yeah, it's tight.
What was your like introduction to YouTube?
Well, I mean, everybody watches videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
But what made me like really focus hard on YouTube was I just found out like the power of it. Like PewDiePie, bro. One guy.
Yeah.
One fucking dude, biggest subscribers out of everybody, and he fucking like beats companies. Companies don't even have that many subscribers. And I saw like obviously meeting like DJ Blend, and he like made that whole career off YouTube. Like if you can make that entire career off YouTube, bro, like I don't know. I feel like YouTube is a platform where it's like a different territory. You know, it's like a kind of a gateway to like a world outside. I don't want to be like a SoundCloud dude. You know, like SoundCloud's cool. It's popping off. Like my SoundCloud is growing, but like I'm all about YouTube, man. I love YouTube.
SoundCloud's YouTube's almost like the modern like television kind of thing.
Well, yeah, television's dying. Everything's dying. It's all about YouTube, bro. Like
yeah.
For real, YouTube, like all the fucking way. For real, like I only spend time on YouTube. That's the only thing I watch.
Would you say you were influenced in any way by like the DJ Blend interviews back in the day?
DJ Blend interviews?
My bad. They're freaking his live sets.
Yeah.
In his room.
Yeah. But
he posted like some stuff, right? Like in his room.
Yeah. Well, yeah. DJ, I'm pretty sure like every fucking buddy knows who DJ Blend is. Like,
yeah. How'd you how'd you meet him, or how was your?
How had I met him? I met him like 2 years ago, like almost 2 years ago. Just through a friend. Like fucking my friend just was like, oh, we're having this little house party. It's not even a house party, like get together. And there was like probably like 7 other people. And like this friend, I haven't talked to him as well, like in 7 months. And then out of nowhere, he was like, yo, you want to come over and just like hang out? I was like, I don't know, I haven't talked to this guy. I was like literally like on the cuff. I was like, I don't really want to talk to this guy. I never really clicked with him like that. It was like a friend you never really like clicked with. Mm-hmm. He was like, you want to come over? I was like, whatever. And then I did, and he was like, oh, by the way, like, this is DJ Blend's house, and, like, all this stuff. And then, like, then I met him, and it was like, I didn't know that much. I just knew he was a DJ. He was, like, pretty big DJ. I never watched his videos or any of that. And I was like, oh, this is tight. And then I kept seeing him. Like, I kept coming over. And then, oh, yeah, so the thing with that is, like, I lived in Upland at the time still. So I was taking a train, like, what was it, like, 2.5 hours? 2.5 hours train. But, like, okay, that's 2.5 hour train. Then you guys start taking buses. So I'll do all that, but because I thought it was important. I was like, I need to meet people in the industry because I knew nobody. I live in Upland. I had no friends of like music. I never had, that's another thing too. That's why I lived on the internet. I had no friends that did any music things, anything.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Upland is kind of Inland Empire, like San Gabriel Valley. It's very in like the mountain ranges of the San Gabriel Valley. Not a lot going on.
No, there's nothing. I mean, I went to like underground raves. That's how I met the friend at some underground rave that was being thrown.
Yeah, and the thing about that is about San Bernardino. So San Bernardino has that whole.
It probably
like,
was in San Bernardino. I'm pretty sure that was in San Bernardino, but it was like underground as fuck. And then at that time, I was like really hungry to meet people. Mm-hmm. I was like probably like 18, and then I literally talked to everybody, like everybody that was like a DJ or like even the security guards. I was like, do you know who the manager is here? Like, I was just talking to everybody. Like, I need to meet people in the fucking scene. I was, like, tired of it. I was like, I don't know nobody, dude. Mm-hmm. And then I eventually met that guy, as well as a couple other people. And that's how eventually led up to the point of, like, a year later, him hitting me up being like, yo, you want to come over?
DJ Blend?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had what? He did some filming for him, or what? He went on tour? What were you saying?
Oh, yeah, you guys went on tour, right? You played in, Mexico with him?
Oh, yeah. No. I didn't play Mexico with him. I played, that was my own show. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was doing Moonbaton.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I was doing Moonbaton at the time. Yeah. But actually, 1 second, someone just said they donated because they had a question.
Yeah, any donations, we'll take questions.
Wait. Hold on. How do I look at...
This is Moonboy's live stream.
Yeah, how do I look at donations? Oh, Central, thank you so much. E. Well, someone had a sound design question. Do you know what it was? Oh, what's up, Basic? How's it going, bro? But thank you for the donation. He just said E. E's in the chat, boys. All right, that's kind of like an inside joke with my whole live stream. We just like I say E, and then everybody just says E in the chat, like E is E,
not A. E.
The E, yeah. Yeah, the Moombahton. Like, yeah, I started out with like Moombahton.
Was that like your first like music as an artist?
No. I love dubstep. I always loved dubstep, but I started doing Moombahton because I met these guys, and these guys were like Moombahton artists. Like in San Bernardino, like that was the show. It was a Moombahton show, and so that's how I met with DJ Blend. And DJ Blend like did like house and like big room and Moombahton and like all that stuff. And I was like, well, this is what's popping in the scene. I don't know any other people. I never went to other shows. So I was like, this is what the scene is. It's Moombahton, big room, electro house. I was like, cool, I'm going to start making this. Then I made a Moombahton song. And then like, that's what got me the show. I made a Moombahton song. It was a remix to Wookie. Mm-hmm. And Wookie's a good friend of mine now. But that was like, when I made that song, it kind of like blew up on SoundCloud. Like I kind of blew up on SoundCloud. Like, not even blew up. It was like 30,000 plays, but like naturally. And that got me like 2 shows, one Mexico and one in Portland. So like songs do get you shows if it blows up naturally. So you can do that route. You can do SoundCloud route. You just gotta make some good songs. But yeah, I started Moombahton and yeah.
Cool. How was that? Was that Mexico show like your first international show? Your first kind of experience to the artist world?
That was actually my first show ever.
Really? And it was an international
Mexico.
show?
Mexico was my first show ever.
What was that?
The show in Mexico?
Yeah.
Or when?
Yeah, when?
When? Oh, that was probably almost 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Almost 2 years ago. That was almost 2 years ago, and it was in Mexico City. Yeah, it was a small show, but everybody was lit, and that's all that matters. Yeah,
that's a dope first experience for a show. Yeah,
bro. Oh my god, I got so fucking drunk. It's Mexico.
Yeah,
like literally before my set, I stopped by like a liquor store, and like we got Four Locos, and like I was like,
they have them in Mexico.
Yeah.
Four Locos.
It was like it was that straight up. It was in a can.
Jeez.
I was like, hell yeah.
Four Locos is the way to go.
Was it Four Locos? I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like Four Locos or something loco.
Yeah.
Whatever it was full of fucking alcohol and it got me fucked up.
Nice.
But that was a cool little experience. Yeah. And this was the day before. Like I had to fly at like 6 a.m. after, and so that was
just the hangover after that must have been terrible.
That was the night. Yeah. Well, it was probably like 8 a.m. or something, but I don't remember. But
yeah, every single hangover I have after a Four Loko is the worst.
Yeah.
What's the chat saying?
They're just talking about like Dungeon Fusky. A lot about people about Disciple. So, by the way, this is Dragon Ball Z shirt. It's not Disciple. My other yellow shirt. Oh, they're just talking about like random stuff. They're talking about Four Loko is an energy drink mixed with alcohol for the kids in the chat. Hey. Yeah, he knows what's up.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So I think we could kind of combine two questions here. Do you ever feel conflicted as an artist because you've done Moonbaton, you've done dubstep, but at the same time you're also a music artist, but you're doing the whole YouTube thing?
Oh yeah.
So there's like the whole YouTube scene, the music scene.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel conflicted doing so much in a way?
Yes. Well, yes and no. So like, no, as in like they all tie together. So when I make a video, every time I don't know if anybody, or I don't know if you guys notice this or anybody notice this, but every time I make a video, I make it and tie it to a new song I just made. So like, how do I even explain it? Like, every time I make a new song, I'm like, okay, let me make a production tutorial. At the same time, the production tutorial is revolved around my song. And by the way, this song just came out, so go to that song. You know, like, so it's all tied together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it all ties together, but at the same time, videos itself takes a lot of time, bro. Like, every video sometimes takes as long as, like, a whole song.
Yeah.
But I love doing it. That's why, like, I always say to do it. But, like, yeah, it takes a lot of time, dude. Because it's not just, like, editing. Or it's not even just filming. Like, obviously you think, like, oh, vlogs are easy. Hey, you know, we're doing this, whatever, cool. But you gotta build a story. You gotta build a story. It's, like, so many aspects to it. And then you gotta, once you build a story, you gotta fucking edit it. And that shit's fucking painful, dude. Oh my god. Literally, you cut everything and like it just finally like my first videos ever, dude. Like my first video ever, I woke up, recorded it, and then finished it by like 1 a.m. That was lucky. And like I spent the entire day from like I didn't even eat. I'm not even fucking joking. My first video ever, I was like, I'm putting this video out tomorrow. I'm gonna finish it right now. And I finished it. It took me forever. I didn't eat. The second video, it was the same thing, but took me 2 fucking days. So I woke up, did the video, recorded it. By the time it was recorded, it took me another day. The next day, from when I woke up, started editing all the way to nighttime. I didn't do shit. I didn't answer my phone, nothing. I was like, I'm finishing this. Because I knew like there was something there. You know, now I'm a little more chill. Like, I take some time off. But, like, that just goes to show, like, it will literally take you, like, 24 to 48 hours to finish a fucking video.
Yeah.
You know, especially a video of, like, music. Because then you gotta make the song, too. You gotta make the song, you gotta film it, you gotta figure out a story, then you gotta edit it. Like, this, I don't know. And then, once it's finally done, it's like, who the fuck's gonna see this? You gotta put it up and, like, share it.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like, bullshit, dude. It's like, well, it's not bullshit. It's, like, it's a hustle, I guess.
Something you gotta do,
yeah. It's something you just gotta do. You wanna do this, this is what you gotta do. You gotta put in work, you know?
Definitely,
like,
yeah.
But, it is definitely, it's conflicting. And there's some times where I take my days where I'm like, okay, do I want to make a video today or do I want to work on the song? And most of the time, okay, I have more fun making music. Most of the times I'm like, god damn it, I want to work on that freaking song. So I'm so excited for it. But then I'm like, I need to finish this damn video because this video is 2 weeks old. You know, I just filmed it and like everybody's asking for it. So it's conflicting. And I mean, I guess in the future, like when I start making like more money off this, I'm gonna like hire an editor to like, you know, cut the scenes or whatever. Until then, yeah, it's all me and like. Takes a lot of fucking time. It's like double full-time job. 2 full-time jobs.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. You're doing both.
Are you doing music full-time?
Mm, I mean, sort of. I mean, my money comes from like I do video editing too. With YouTube, like you guys with a donation. Yo, someone just donated $50. Hold up, who did that? Yo, 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys, hold on 1 second.
No, bro, you gotta show us about the chat.
Wait, so we got a $2 donation for what do you use to edit? Little Bolts, thank you so much for the $2. What do I edit? And any tips on video ideas? So I use all Adobe products, Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects. That's like my thing. You guys know like Adobe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like Adobe Cloud, like first get the whole Adobe Cloud, and that is like that's all you need. You don't need anything else. And any tips on video ideas? Whatever you're excited about it, whatever you're excited about doing, record that, edit it, and there you go. That's like, oh yo, yo, what's up, Mike Kev? Thanks for the $50, bro. Hell yeah, thank you so much, bro. Glad to have you here. All right. Sick. All right.
All right. So let's add to that. What kind of tips would you give to let's say 15, 16-year-old kid? They like EDM music. They like I mean, I'm guessing most kids now like are doing the whole YouTube scene.
Yeah.
Like, what's your tips, your suggestions from experience? Like, what would you tell them? How would they want to get started?
Okay, that's like an open-ended question. So it's like
from your perspective.
Okay, getting started like on YouTube.
Yeah, they want to do
like,
the whole music scene. They want to get out in the music scene. Let's just stick to that.
But not just YouTube, just in the music scene.
You can tie that in the social media, YouTube scene, because that's part of the whole marketing scheme, all of it.
Okay, so this is the main fucking thing, like for like everybody, like this. They always ask me this shit, like, yo, when you make something, finish it and put it out. Like, not even joking. You know how many times what stopped me? Like I've been doing this for like probably like it was like 7 years. I never put anything out till like 2 years ago. One of the first songs I put out was like that Moonboy song, and like that one pretty big on SoundCloud. You just gotta put things out. You put things out. Okay, cool. That one's out. You're not happy with it. Whatever. You put it out. All right. Maybe you can like share it on Facebook. You go to the RIDDIM group or any other group, dubstep group, drum and bass group, house group. Share it on there. Cool. All right. You're done with that. Just forget about it. Make another one. Put that out. Do the same thing. You want to make a video promo? I don't know. Dance out in the street and then like record that. Put it on YouTube. Whatever. I don't know. Like anything. Any creative idea to like promote it. Just finish things. Like consistency.
Yeah.
You put that one out. You don't like it. Doesn't do well. Gets like 10 views. Whatever. Do another one. All right. Do another one. You can do another one. Then next was 20 views, 100 views, 500 views, and then it just grows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just put things out. Like if you don't put things out, like everybody's asking for advice. Like what do I do? It's like, bro, you're not doing nothing. Like how can I give you advice if you're not like doing anything? You got to do something first, and then I can direct you towards like whatever you're doing. Like I'm not even there yet. I'm still trying to be consistent. Mm-hmm. I just put out a video. I fucking hate it. It's like 1,000 views right now. I'm pissed off. You know? But like I'm just like whatever. I'm gonna do another video, and I know this video is gonna be sick. Because like, every video I do, I believe it's like the next fucking thing. I'm like, this is gonna be big. The video I put out that got 1,000 views, I was like, bro, this fucking video, bro, is the shit, bro. I was like, this one's gonna get 10,000. But it didn't. But you just gotta believe in it. You gotta be like, yo, this video's gonna get like 10,000, 20,000, whatever.
You finish it. Like an addiction.
Yeah, it's like you gotta get the reaction.
What's coming bigger? Yeah.
Yeah, when I got my first video that blew up, my first video that blew up was like an excision video. It got like 30,000. And it was like instant. Like it was crazy. Like I got like probably like 4,000 subscribers. Like it was like since like the whole train. Yeah, it was just like I had that video for like 2 weeks. I didn't even edit it. I was like, this video was fucking crap. I hated it. I was like, yo, you gotta stick to what you're fucking like what you believe in. What I believe in is consistency. I was like, you gotta put it out. I was like, whatever. I just like shut myself in. I was like, I edited it, put it out. It's my biggest video, and like, it, you know, like, you don't know.
Did you like knowingly do the whole tutorial stuff, thinking like people were gonna catch on to it?
Well, I think the chat got frozen. Thinking that the people got rip. Did it pause? Sorry, 1 second. Can you guys see what's going on?
Can I have some?
Oh, that's so whack if it got fucked up. That's my phone got fucked.
Yeah.
My phone's all hot.
Oh no.
It's like too much to take in. Yeah, my phone froze, huh? It's like, fucking close it. Imagine they're still singing and I'm just like What's going on?
Hey, they're saying that brand new septum piercing.
Yeah. I don't know, like, the reason I like to go live a lot is just because, like,
No,
these guys, like,
engages your fans.
they've been with me, you know, like, these guys are important to me, you know, like, no, man.
You also just got a $50 donation. So that's good too.
Probably have to let this phone chill for a second. This phone is hot as fuck.
Yeah, chill it out.
Next to the thing or whatever.
All right, we'll just continue on
yeah.
this. So yeah, how did you knowingly think or do the tutorial thing, thinking that was gonna like bring people into your page or network?
Oh well, yeah. I was like, if I make a content that's like, I fucking hate using the word content, but if I make a video that's like useful and people can learn from it, obviously it's gonna attract people. You know, like, and yeah, I made it, but at the same time, I made it because like I want to put my personality out there, because like. When I make these production videos, I don't just like sit down and I'm like, all right, so we're gonna like open up serum, we're gonna do this. I'm like, the first thing I do, I do something stupid or whatever, and then as I'm doing, I stop halfway. I'm like, yo, by the way, I'm drinking this vegan smoothie I just made. Check this out. It's like chocolate. This is dope. And then like, then I'm just like, I fuck around sometimes. I'm like, oh, let me check out like what you guys sent me on Twitter, whatever. I'm like, I go more than that. I don't just like show like, all right, we're just gonna do this. Here, how you doing serum? This is the patch. All right, bye. You know, like
people want to like see your personality.
Yeah,
I want to see who you are and be able to engage with you.
Yeah, and it's not just like I'm not even doing that as a stunt or whatever. It's
just you.
Yeah, it's just like I'm tired of like not being a nobody. You know, I'm like, this is who I am. Like I'm entertaining. Show it like here. Like not to be like so like I don't know. It's not selfish. I don't even know the word vain. Like not to be like that. I'm just like, yo, like if you fuck with me, like this is me. Here you go. Watch my videos. That's like literally me right there. And so if someone hates on it, that really fucks with me hard, dude, because it's like, this video is all me right here. This is like my fucking soul right here. I don't know. You're talking shit about it, you know? But they don't look at it that way. They look at it as in like the music portion or whatever the fuck.
Moonboy has haters?
In the beginning I did.
In the beginning?
In the beginning I did, with Facebook. Because as I said, on Facebook, one of my first production videos just blew up to like 6,000 views. I mean, it might not seem like a lot, but 6,000 views to someone who just put a video out, that's kind of a big deal. And so like in my next one, I got another 6,000, and then eventually I got like 11,000 on another one. But those views came at like a price, because those views came from people who had no idea who he was. My YouTube, everybody knows who the fuck I am, you know, and everybody's like supportive. But with Facebook, it's like these are like, most of these guys are like random fucking kids. They're like random kids. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Why does he have 6,000 views? Why am I seeing him on my feed? And they're like, let me check this guy out. Who is this guy? And they watch it and they're like, what the fuck? You're making rhythm at 160 BPM. Fuck you. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, like, yeah. I mean, I had haters in the beginning because of that. You know, because they were like, this is not rhythm. It was like, what?
That's probably like one of the worst questions.
Yeah.
This is not rhythm.
Like,
bro.
Like, bro, fuck out of here, bro. Does that even matter? Like, fucking for real. I mean, I get it in a way of like, maybe if it's their culture or whatever. It's their culture. Like, I grew up on rhythm. You can't grow up on rhythm. It's been like 3 years only or something. But like, if it's been like, oh, rhythm has been like a big part of my life or whatever, I kind of get it. Like, yo, this is not rhythm. But like, what's the point of like hating? Like, yo, this is like, I'm kind of bringing in new viewers.
Yeah, there's always like
the
purists.
There's a purist. There's always a purist, especially in dubstep. There's purists in dubstep, but then when you talk about rhythm, it's like another level. Because rhythm is like the rhythm, and then the subculture is like even higher than that. Yeah. So like, there's even
Did you get anything for the face tat?
People love that shit.
How that happened?
The face tat?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was looking through your Instagram and like, up to like almost like half a year ago, it was like the blonde hair, no face tat, no septum piercing.
I barely got it like this like 2 months ago or 2.5 months ago.
Why was that?
I wanted a face tat so badly. I wanted tattoos. I want to be like everywhere. Yeah. Like, obviously, you gotta be like fucking rich to be able to do that. But like, as soon as I started making money, I was like, yo, I can get a tattoo. And I was like,
the face tat was the first one.
Well, yeah. But I was like, okay, what
was your first tat?
Yeah, it's my first tat. I don't know nothing else.
Was that like impulse or like you were like,
no, dude. I was just like, when I get a tattoo, I want to make a statement. I was like, I want to get a tattoo and I want to show, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like just super into an idea. When I'm into an idea, I'm like, yo, I want to go all the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. And so I was like, yo, okay, I want to get a face tattoo. I'm not a tattoo. And then I was like, what should I get? And I was like, well, if I put it on my arm, if I wear a long sleeve, you can't see that. If I put it like wherever, like, you're not gonna see that. I was like, I'm gonna put that shit in my face. Like, and I was like, sure, fuck, that sounds tight. I was like, that sounds hard. I was like, and then it was either gonna be like the the head. I was gonna be like right here, bro. And then I was like, okay, I'll put it right here, and it was gonna be this big. But luckily, okay, now thinking about it, that would have been bad to have it this big.
You should have just gotten like full Mike Tyson, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that would have
A
hurt.
big ass
yeah, full moon.
No, that's too much.
That's full moon.
That's way too much. That would have been crazy. It's all black and filled in.
You would have blown up, bro.
I would have blown up. I would have blown up. I know.
But for real, like I was telling you the other day, you're one of like the first people in the EDM scene in general that has the face tat, the blue hair. I mean, the piercing now, like you're making you're making.
Bro, I want to bring punk rock into this shit, bro. Like Skrillex, bro. Skrillex
Yeah.
was like my main inspiration. He had the whole shaved
The
head,
head,
bro.
yeah, shaved
like
head.
I have a shaved
You
head.
just did that recently,
But I
right?
have both.
You just did that recently, though, right?
Yeah. But yeah, like I just and this is not new. I'm not like trying to be like a guy like, oh, look at me, I'm all about attention. Like when I was 14, bro, I wanted tattoos and everything. I had blue hair when I was 14. I had a lip piercing.
So the blue hair isn't new.
No, I had a lip piercing. I had I was the first kid in my middle school to wear tight pants. I would tie them myself. And then like when I was popular in middle school, bro. I was like a popular kid, and I would get some friends' pants, and people would be like, "Yo, can you make these tight?" Because at that time, when I was 14, there was no like Hot Topic or all that. They only sold like women's pants. Men's pants weren't that tight, and so I had a sewing machine. I would just sew them, and then I would have like sandpaper. You get some scissors, and you can make rips on them. And so I was like my own little designer in my room, like making like emo punk pants, just doing that, and like that was like I just love punk music, and like that's what got me into actually electronic music.
Was that like a big
punk
like
and emo music?
Was that a big like influence on you?
Yeah, because I was learning to scream and like all that, like scream and stuff, and so like that's what got me to FL. Because in FL, you need a DAW to get isotope, the isotope bundle. And the isotope on the EQ, they have a preset where you can eliminate all vocals from a song. So it's just the drums and like the guitars. And so what I did, I grabbed the preset, grabbed my favorite song, and I screamed over it. That was my thing. Yeah, that's what got me into it. Yeah.
What kind of artists were you listening to back then?
So like with the punk music and all the emo music.
Just in general, like what kind of like musical influences did you have?
It's like across the board. So we're talking from like Biggie to like Seocean.
Oh, so you spread across like the whole.
To like Elisana to fucking we got Skrillex, and then my first dubstep music ever. I don't know if you guys know, but like these guys named Painty Red. I don't know. Like they're like old school dubstep. It's like I don't know. Like it was just like really old school dubstep. But this actually one of my favorite fucking bands to this date. Just because, probably the nostalgia. There was a band called Preschool Tea Party Massacre. Preschool Tea Party Massacre. All right. What inspired me and how I found these guys. You guys remember the program LimeWire?
Yeah, definitely.
To download like illegal like music or whatever.
At least like 3 viruses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then when you download a song, sometimes it'll be Bill Clinton saying like, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman." Yeah. So I had that program, and then I don't know how I came across it. I typed in whatever, and then one thing popped up. It said Preschool Tea Party Massacre. Like, what the fuck is that? I clicked on it, downloaded it, and then it was just like, at first they started out with like electronic beat. It was like I don't know, some electronic beat, and then I don't know where to stop, and then it would be like, and like the kids would be like, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And like I was 14 at the time. I had red pants, and I was like, this is fucking hardcore. Like this is my shit. Like this is tight. And then like I started learning about them. They used FL Studio, and then they were just like these kids on FL Studio making these like music on their fucking computer on FL Studio. Like this is fucking sick. That's why I grabbed FL Studio. I was like, I want to try this shit, and I want to like make this music. Preschool Tea Party Massacre. Like that shit was hardcore. But so it was video games and that. That's when I was like 14, 15. And the video games was when I was like 12, 13. So it was like it crossed over, and then eventually the punk died away from me for a little bit. I started getting into like more martial arts and fight. Dude, I was like all over the place. I was everywhere. Like I would get into something for like a year or two, and then I'd just go away.
You were into what? Mixed martial arts?
Yeah. Like I was just like fucking everywhere, dudes. But like mixed martial arts, so I was into like boxing for a while because my dad. Yeah. My dad was amateur. He went professional for a little bit, but it was mostly amateur fights. But he got me into it because of I didn't even know if like this was lined, but he always did boxing and he always taught me that, so I always like knew how to punch and fight and everything. But I didn't know like kicking or groundwork. and that's what I got into. Like I started getting into like UFC, and so I got into like martial arts, and mostly it was like jiu-jitsu. So I got into jiu-jitsu, and that's mostly like ground fighting. Like it's funny how like this is another world, but like it ties together in a way. I don't know how deep you want to go into that, but that's like another. That's literally like my other fucking life right there.
Like how far did you get into it?
I got into so deep to the point where like, okay, let's talk about like Disciple, right? Disciple is like a headquarters of like they're a main label full of all these big artists.
Yeah.
They're like a hub, right? And they're based in downtown Los Angeles, like near Sunset Boulevard, right? That's Disciple. Now with Jiu-Jitsu, the same Disciple related company or whatever is 10th Planet. It's so funny how they're so close. They're literally like around the block. The HQ headquarters of 10th Planet, the same thing, and they got all the stars there. They got like Marvin Castell. They got like Giovanni, which is like he was a breakdancer and he was all this. But like, they're basically like the jiu-jitsu version of a big artist. Like you got the Virtual Riot or like jiu-jitsu or whatever. And then like I got into that. I didn't move to LA. I started like going to trains in LA. But the same way I did to like music. I don't know. Like I started getting into all that. This was like before my music started popping off. I was really into jiu-jitsu. I was getting to that scene of jiu-jitsu. I did tournaments. I did all that. I got really close with the actual like owner of not Disciple. It's funny how it's all merging. But 10th Planet, his name's Eddie Bravo. He was in the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh really?
Eddie Bravo.
I'll look it up.
I'm pretty sure you've seen him. Eddie Bravo. He like talks about conspiracy theories and he thinks the world is flat. He's fucking crazy, but he's a big pothead. But he's a really good fucking martial artist though. But he's the owner. 10th Planet. Yeah.
We'll have to look into that.
It's crazy. It all ties together, bro. This world is small. Like, but yeah, it's like that's crazy. It's so weird talking about all that because like this is like completely different. This is RIDDIM, and like we're talking about jiu-jitsu, like all that.
We'll get to the RIDDIM.
We'll get to the RIDDIM.
So okay, so when was the moment that you thought to yourself, I'm gonna take this serious?
I'm gonna take this serious. December of last year. That was when I made my first video. That was when I got my first 6,000 views. December.
2017?
2017, yeah. December. That was when I took it seriously. So yeah, I was like, I had like, what, like not zero followers, but like 600, 700, whatever the fuck, like, whatever the normal person has. But yeah, I didn't, well, the Moonboy, I guess that can be kind of considered serious, but I didn't make any other music besides that. I made the song, and I didn't make anything else, really, and I wasn't, like, actively pursuing it, because I was, like, really busy with video editing and like graphic design for money and for like DJ Blend, because that's how I got introduced to the scene, the industry, with DJ Blend, because I was his videographer. So everywhere we went, I did go to Mexico with him. It wasn't for my show. It was for Aztec Kingdom. I did videography for that, and then
were you touring with him?
I did a Canada tour with him. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was fucking nuts, bro. Back to back shows. We did a show. All right, next morning you gotta fly out. All right, next show over there. Next morning, fly out. Next show over there. No sleep. No sleep whatsoever. Like nothing. I slept on flights. That's it. It's like you sleep on flights, and then when you go to the show, you have so much adrenaline. You're up, and you want to party. And then, like, you're partying, and then you're like, oh, it's 6 in the morning. I got to go to the airport. And then, like, fucking dead at the airport. You go to sleep on the plane. Repeat. It was like 2 weeks. 2 weeks of that Canada tour.
The artist lifestyle.
Yeah, it was awesome, though. It was like, when I saw that, I was like, fuck yeah, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do this shit. And then slowly I'm trying to build that. But yeah.
Speaking of building, you said you were with who? United Talent Agency before this?
Today?
Yeah, you were just checking them out or what?
Well, I've been talking with them for a bit. I don't know, like, shout out Jake from United Talent Agency. But he hit me up like a while ago. He hit me up, and that's where around the time where Disciple hit me up, and that's how I started getting connected with everybody. But basically, it's like, I don't know. I don't really know how much I can say right now. But yeah, there's a relationship, and like, you know, we're gonna start working together and stuff, and there's gonna be some cool things. You know, like
that's dope. That's awesome.
You know?
What are they helping you with?
Well, so agencies are with like shows. Like they're
like
they
management
book.
sort of, or
No. Agency is all like shows that like, say like there's a bus tour. Say like, I don't know, name a big name. We got Squantos, Boogie T back to back, whatever. They're doing a bus tour. All right, cool. Well, we got Moonboy is a good supporting act. Let's put him on the bus tour. Like, okay, cool. Like they managed all that, like in terms of like bookings. Now with like management side, they handle like, all right, we need a song released on Roundtable, or like, okay, well, we don't have any slots open on Roundtable. We can release you on Dubstep Gutter, whatever. You know, like they manage like all that whole side, not just the music too, but then there's like the branding, like, yo, you need a new logo, or you need let's get you a collab with this dude. That's like management. You know, that's not United Talent Agency. United Talent Agency is like mostly like, or like, oh, it's like shows. You know, like let's book you on this place. Let's put you on this festival. Let's do all that.
How did you get into contact with him?
They just emailed me. It was like all email. Like everything is like.
Nice. What about Disciple? How was that introduction?
Facebook Messenger.
They messaged you. You messaged them.
No, I every connection, every like collab I have, everything I've ever met, I never hit nobody up. Nothing. They just all hit me up. Everything. Because I just can't do that. I can't like bother people. I can't. I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't want to talk to you if you don't want to talk to me. Like, I don't want to be that guy. Like, hey, yo, what's happening? How's it going? Is your day going good? Like, how is this? Yeah. But I'm just like, yo, like, I just want to let me make my. You'll see me on my video. It'll pop up on your feed. Yeah. You know, then you can. That's kind of like arrogant. I don't like saying that, but that's how like it happened. Cause like when I said like, oh wait, how did you find me? It's like, oh, I saw you on the feed. It's like, that's my way of messaging people. They just see me. You know.
For real, no. That's been working so far.
Yeah, I mean it helps with like, legitimatized me. Like what made me like feel legit was like Virtual Riot. Like and that's another thing. He hit me up. You know, like. So he hit me up and just like, yo, I love your shit. And when that was like at 3 a.m. and I was like pacing around the room. I didn't go to sleep. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Virtual Riot hit me up. The fuck, he was there for that. He saw me. I was flipping my shit.
So that was before the show, right?
That was before the show.
Was the whole show Virtual Riot showing up? Was that planned?
No. I didn't even know he was coming. Like he was like, oh, I might come. I might check it out. I didn't tell.
We're talking about Moonboy's like headlining.
Yeah.
First headlining.
My first headline show. Yeah. That was insane. That was another thing that was just like straight up out of nowhere. Like just like, yo, throwing a show. I was this close from not doing it. I mean, not from not doing it, but I was just like, I wasn't sure. I didn't like.
Why? Just.
Well, like.
Unsure about yourself, like as an artist.
No, fuck it. It's like any show where I'm in for that shit. It's just more of like this was like in a transitioning period. Like this is when Virtual Riot was hitting me up and like Disciple and like all this stuff was happening and they're like, not just them, but like. It was just like a shitload of things going on. There's so much going on. I was like, what? I don't know if this is. I don't know. It was just like too much going on. I couldn't think. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I did it. All my fans, they all came through. It's fucking amazing. Like seeing when you see people's profile pictures, you recognize their faces. You see their profile pictures. You see their username. Then I saw those people in person, and that blew me away because I was like. I think I know you. You're like, and I say their username. You're like, you're Wheel Wayne. You're fucking Dobit. That's you. I've seen you on my fucking page. Like, and they're like, yeah, like they're just big fans. Like, holy shit. Like, people came. You know, I have a LA fan base. I'm trying to expand, but most of my fan base is LA, and that's fucking tight.
It's great. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's super cool.
Yeah, it's good to have your fan base like where you're at.
Yeah.
It's super convenient.
It's tight. I mean, every time I tag LA whenever I post, so that kind of makes sense in a way. But I feel like RIDDIM is like centralized in LA, right?
Well, I don't know. Like
the
where's has kind of like a halfway decent RIDDIM scene.
Really?
I feel like that's interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Very like.
I want to say it's like popping off in LA.
It's starting to. We're definitely
like mainly, not like there's like what's.
Well, I don't know. I feel like.
What about show wise?
Well. Quebec and Quebec, Canada,
Canada's my
Montreal.
number in my analytics. Quebec is the second, and then we got Australia on number 3.
Argentina, like that's their main.
Really?
Argentina's blowing.
With RIDDIM?
Argentina's been pop.
With
Argentina,
RIDDIM?
like that's our second main following.
Holy shit!
Argentina, we got a million out there.
Oh yeah, Million Wow. Grim,
that
whole
Batsick. What's his name?
Batix.
Batsick is not a good name.
Batsick.
Close enough.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
What are your thoughts on the music scene right now?
The music scene right now?
In your opinion, the RIDDIM scene is popping off in LA right now?
Yeah, that's my opinion. My opinion is like RIDDIM scene is like that's where it's like.
How do you?
I want to say it's
how do you define that?
How do I like define like, okay. I was gonna say that every RIDDIM show I go pops off and like everybody's like into it, but I have been to some shows where sometimes people are just like, there's like the whole show. You got a headliner that's fucking dope. And they're like, and then obviously you got that one person that's a fan that's just like, yeah. But then you got other people on the side. They're just like I don't fuck with that. Like, you know, that's why like I'm really into like my shows like moving forward. Like I'm down for supporting acts and all this stuff, but like most of my shows moving forward, like all the emails that I've got like on my bookings, like they're all headlines. Because I know if I headline, the only people that are going to be there, or most of the people that are going to be there are my fans, and everybody's going to like fucking headbang and go crazy, you know? Like that's what I want. Like I want like just headbanging, people fucking mosh pitting. You know, like I've been to some rhythm shows where like everybody's just like they're just like, yeah, like yo, this is, you can mosh this shit, you know? But that's what happens when you don't got like a headliner that people know.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, I want to say like, okay, the rhythm genre. Ah, shit, that's a hard one too. Cause sometimes I feel like people just like bass too. You know, people just like dubstep, and sometimes if the bass scene in LA, I can say that for sure.
Yeah,
the bass scene in LA is popping off.
Well, the bass scene
in LA is the hub in LA. Yeah, okay, that's what I can say for sure. Definitely for rhythm. Yeah, cause like now I'm remembering other shows, and I'm like, oh, okay. Sometimes they're just chill. They think it's just bouncing music. Like, nah, this is like you go crazy to this. You mosh pit, you know. But I guess I don't know. It depends. Depends on the crowd. Yeah, who brings it in? The promoters. I don't know. Sometimes promoters are really good at bringing in people, but the people don't know who the fuck these guys are, and that sometimes causes complications because people are like, I don't know who they are. I just want to dance, but this music, I don't really know it. So I'm just gonna bounce to it. I'm just gonna go like that. I'm not gonna like go crazy, you know. But yeah, it depends.
So as far as that is concerned, when you're playing a set, is dubstep, rhythm one of those things that you know basically around the country right now is working as far as moving crowds?
Dubstep rhythm for me?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, hell yeah. Like mostly rhythm. But yeah, dubstep and rhythm, well, rhythm is dubstep. But like dubstep. Yeah. Dubstep.
You heard it here. You heard it here.
You heard it first. It's this stupid fucking saying. Rhythm is dubstep, or like all rhythm is dubstep, but not all dubstep is rhythm. Get the fuck out of here, bro! But it's stupid, but yeah, I mean rhythm, dubstep. I'll say dubstep because that classifies all 140 to 150. I want to push it to 160 though, but yeah, yeah.
You got anything?
Yeah, like what do you got upcoming? What do you got planned for the next for the end of the year? We're almost at the end of the year. It's been a quick year.
Okay, so there are some shows I can't say yet, but I do have Utah. Like I got one unconfirmed yet, but I got one confirmed Utah show. Fuck, what date is it? Like September like 20 something, and then I have Vegas in. I'm really trying to remember the dates. I just know it's like September, November. So like I got Vegas, I got Utah, 2 Utahs, but 1 is unconfirmed, and then I have an unconfirmed LA in September. When I say unconfirmed, it's more like I need more details and I need to like figure it out. And especially like since like United Talent Agency is really new to me, we had to like go over so much all these things and stuff. But those are shows that I've gotten from my email, like just my email, people hitting me up directly. Then we got the shows from an agency, which is something I just can't talk about, and we're talking about like just crazy. Yeah,
that's what we're like.
Yeah, we're talking about just everything. Yeah, but yeah, that's literally right now it's like kind of like calm, but it's gonna get pretty crazy. Yeah.
Calm before the storm.
Calm before the storm. Yeah.
Yeah. What about like music? Are you working on any new music? Is that what you're?
Yeah. Right now it's just music and videos. I have like 2 songs that I'm like trying to wrap up right now. Oh fuck, dude. So, fuck, I can't say it, dude. I don't know, but I got like. But no, I can say like my Squanto collab. I can't say that because I fucking made so many videos where I put the song in there. So I got the Squanto collab, but it's coming out on a label that I can't say.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Can we get a time period?
Yeah.
What? See, I'm bad with dates, dude. I want to say. Shit, when is that coming out? September, huh? September. Yeah. September. Mm-hmm. Nice. And I got a pretty big video coming out. Well, not coming out, but I'm filming a pretty big video August. Late August. 28. Yeah.
Anything planned for your 10K on YouTube?
I don't know. Oh, yes! Blasta, Stems. Giving that out. In connection with Rhythm Network.
Remix competition?
Yeah, like something like that. Like Rhythm Remix competition, Stems, whatever. I know the winner's going to get like a release. He's going to get a release on like Rhythm Network, so that's hype. That's one of the 10K things, but I want to do like another special thing because 10K that's crazy, bro.
That's big, yeah,
That's
big.
Big. Holy shit.
It's the first. That's like the first major milestone in the YouTube career.
Yeah, it took me. This. Oh my god, dude, it's crazy. Like, from 0 to 1,000, it took me like 6 months. You know, from December to like April. I think it was like around April or March. I got my first 1,000. So December to March, April, took me that long to go 1,000, and then now I'm already at almost at 10,000. Where like, I don't know. It just like it takes longer to get that first little hit, I think. But when I get 10,000, that's gonna be like, I don't know. I'm gonna probably like just have to rethink everything. I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy. I don't know, but I just want to do something really great. The Blast Systems, that's already pretty big, I think.
Yeah.
That's amazing because that's my biggest song.
Yeah.
It's almost gonna hit 60,000. That's tight as fuck. Hell yeah.
What else? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you got coming up? Anything?
Shoot. I mean, not really. I mean, other than like, yo, like if you're on YouTube, like I fucking make videos. Like subscribe to my fucking channel, bro. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Just tell people really fast where
Yeah.
they can find you. Where can you?
Oh
find
yeah,
Moonboy?
you can just find me everywhere. Just type in Moonboy. Moonboy. Most of if you want to type like the direct link, Moonboy_music, everywhere. Moonboy. Yeah. I'm happy to say that if you type in Moonboy on Instagram, it's like on the first person. So. Yeah,
So that's actually really
yeah,
important.
it's pretty good. That's really important. But yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah.
Dope, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Glad to have you on.
All right.
Yeah, fucking thank you guys, bro, so
Sure,
much.
bro.
Fucking thank you for having me, dude. You
Yeah.
guys are fucking doing awesome shit too, bro. Like
Yeah,
I fucking
appreciate it.
love everything you're doing, especially like you guys are promoting like these underground songs too, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm glad they're getting attention because your Instagram profile is pretty good.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
we're
it's
just trying
pretty
to
dope.
like, get a platform going for.
Yeah, it's all about getting a
for RIDDIM, and like I told you, we got the house thing going, so we're trying to like build a presence, build a platform for artists to like get their.
Yeah, I definitely gotta check out the house one, but the RIDDIM one, like, sick. Love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Hell yeah, dude.
You can listen to us on SoundCloud.
Where's this coming up? SoundCloud, YouTube,
iTunes.
iTunes too.
Yeah, iTunes.
That's sick.
Working on that.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, sounds good.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Bro.
Hell yeah. All right, see you guys.